Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Pin Drop with the Pin Drop Show. I got a special guest today, my man Cholo. Cholo, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you. Thanks for the invite. What's up, everyone? What's happening?
That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate you coming on the show. But real quick, let them know a little bit about yourself.
Man,
Tell them
so
who you are.
yes, sir. So I'm Cello. Most people call me world traveler. I'm just a curious man, just trying to
Yeah,
see the world, just to appreciate culture, and of
yeah,
course, on all the time, we do what we have to do, mainly with the market and things. And today, I'm here with my brother to give different perspective of things out here.
yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. But again, appreciate you coming out here, jumping on it last minute, whatever. So if y'all don't already know, we met out here. We met out in Colombia, y'all. I was at a spot. He was at a spot. It was him and his people. And ever since then, we just been locking and loading. And, although we haven't linked back up, you know what I'm saying? Because when I'm ready to be on the move, he ain't ready to be on the move. When he on the move, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely going to link back up. So what got you into traveling?
Man, first born in Jamaica, raised in Haiti,
Mm-hmm.
and then end up being in the state. Natural is like your body get used to just moving to different blocks, man. And
Yeah,
of course, earlier days, young, working, doing what you gotta do, so you ain't have the time, let alone the money to do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But man, reality is, it's just you start realizing life is too short,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then you say, "F it all, man! I got to take a plane, go somewhere new, experience something different." And then hopefully bring other people into it just like we've been doing. So
Right,
yeah, for
right,
me,
right.
just realizing life is short, man. Just gotta enjoy it.
And I don't think people understand that true saying of life being too short. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know about you. Once I got that travel bug, I mean, I ain't looked back at all. I've been hitting
Yeah,
the ground running ever since. So, how many countries have you visited so far?
man, I believe I'm a little bit over 30 right now.
Did you say over 30 countries?
Over 30 countries.
Yeah, yeah. You a real traveler. You know what I'm saying? So, when you do your traveling, are you doing it solo, group? Like, what is your wave?
Man, so my favorite way to do is doing it solo because when if you have a homie with you, usually y'all on the same page. But anything more than that, then everybody start having their
Hmm.
pages, so nothing can fall in line. So going by
Yeah,
yourself, it gives you a chance to really go explore because you're not on that comfort zone with somebody where you can be like, yeah, let's just go have a drink, you and me. It's
right,
more
right.
like you want to be in the streets, you want to say what's up to the locals,
Yeah,
you want to know what's good, what's not good.
right, right.
Yeah, man. So solo is definitely my way, but some people it's their first time, they don't know how to navigate.
Yeah,
Being safe, two
yeah.
people is usually the safe way to start. But if you the type of people, like ourselves, hey, solo dolo.
Word, word. I heard you mention safety, yo. So when you turn around and you book these trips, are you going to like the State Department to see the safety ratings, or you just move naturally, very cautiously?
I just naturally move cautiously. Coming from Jamaica and Haiti, you kind of always got to turn that in the back of your head. The State Department, yeah, I mean, we recently talked about it. It's just, it's really a perspective thing
Mm-hmm.
because for me, I go to all these countries. I don't see the danger, but that danger is relative
Hmm.
to who we are. Depends on the place you're at.
Yeah.
The danger is always so relative, but usually I just go prepare myself, do the usual, take caution, and then I just know, hey, be wise. Don't do anything you wouldn't do back home type thing.
Right, right, right. So I was on a live with my homeboy that I met, Jamie, yesterday, and we were talking about, not trying to be anti-government, but a lot of the times I've noticed that the government puts out this paranoia type of ideology. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, we were talking about Cuba yesterday. I went to Havana, Cuba, and I had a great time. But when you hear about it on TV, it's completely the opposite. You know what I'm saying? How you feel
Absolutely.
about that?
Man, absolutely. Much like you, man. I've been to Havana and I remember going there. It was my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And you, first of all, you can't find any information. And the little you do find is, as you said, it's like, oh, don't go there, so bad. Oh. Then you end up there, you realize, hold up.
Right, right.
What's
So
going on,
you
Ken?
said you've been so you said you've been to Havana before, right?
Yes, sir.
For y'all don't know, that's Cuba, the capital of Cuba, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So what was the biggest challenges of being in Cuba? This was what we touched on yesterday too.
Oh man, yeah, it's the usual. Is everything is a little shortage of things.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Mm-hmm.
from the airport, you're out here, you're in the car, you're like, dang, we're 1940s.
Right, right.
you know, and then you
You
get to
can
the
smell
city.
that gasoline in the air.
Oh yeah, that you can, man. It's the petrol is just there, and
Right.
it's then the challenge. If you want to eat,
Mm-hmm.
this is not like, oh, let me walk in and ask whatever I want.
Right.
You better be mindful, and everything. Then you again, it brings back. We have the
Right.
opportunity to go to these places, and then you realize, damn, we're fortunate back home. We have access to everything, every time, anytime. And
Right.
I here, whatever's available to me is what I had to get.
Right. Right. So for me, the challenges of being in Cuba was the internet, right? The internet, the accessibility for using a ATM card. So
Mhm.
I had to have cash on hand,
Yeah,
because I couldn't really use a card out there. Did you face that same kind of challenge when you was out there?
yeah. I mean, that's the one few things I did the research on because I had a friend who went, but they were
Hmm.
Dutch.
Yeah, yeah,
They tell me they could use their cards, but I'm like, okay, that's not what I'm hearing. And then come to find out, if you are American with an American issued card, it's just not gonna work. Like you say, you just got to bring cash, and you
right,
better hope you don't run out of that cash
right.
because
What a lot of people don't know is that tourism is not accepted
not
technically. The
all.
tourism, okay. So when you went under the pretense of what?
Oh man,
Was it
culturally,
for the, like, for me, for an example, for me it was um to give back to the people of Cuba.
yes.
So I had to get an Airbnb. I couldn't get it. We couldn't do hotels.
Hmm.
Americans wasn't allowed to do hotels because it's terror. Excuse me, not terrorism. It's tourism.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
It-
saying?
yeah, because you had it. Yeah, they call it what, like casitas, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So it's where you supposed to. We do the same thing. We did the same thing. We went under that, and then we just booked an Airbnb. We had to show we booked that Airbnb with a
Right,
local. They had to
right.
send us a whole letter to prove like, hey. And now, funny thing is, coming back from Cuba is a real challenge.
Yeah,
Me and
yeah,
my good friend, whom I should not say his name,
yeah.
we came back with a bag full of probably like 10 bottle of rum each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So customs is all over that. Did y'all
Let's
did did you experience the Cuban cigar?
yes, yes.
You feel like
And
it's overrated, or was it a good taste?
I've had some Nicaraguan Cuban, but I said the Cuban was pretty good because we make the mistake of just, give it a good puff while laying down.
Yeah,
Let's just say we stay down there a little bit longer than we wanted. But
gotcha.
I think the flavors, the boldness of it, what I did know is we bought two different ones. We bought
Mhm.
one when we were deep in the city, where it was hand rolled and everything by the locals, and they
Mhm.
let it age. Then we bought one that was more like a mainstream place.
Right.
That is a big difference. The mainstreams, it's like any other thing, but the
Yeah.
one that are like purely rolled there, and then
Yeah.
they let it sit there and aged.
Right.
Yeah, I would say not overrated. Probably top two, if not top three.
Okay. 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 Let's talk about the nightlife out there. Then we're gonna move out of Cuba.
Yeah, night. I
Did
don't
you
know what
experience
happened.
it?
I did not, man. I don't know if you did. I did. I mean,
Yeah.
I did not. We tried, man. We
Yeah.
tried.
Well,
We went,
I did experience the nightlife. What I the nightlife was, it kind of gave me that Colombian vibe. And when I say that, if you ever was in the area where the Hilton is in Cartagena, with everybody's outside at night,
yeah,
that's how it was in Cuba. Everybody was outside. You know what I'm saying? Went to a club. They had, of course, the Spanish clubs. They were very friendly. A lot of beers. Beer going around, liquor, but it wasn't as established when I went. And this is we talking about probably, I say, about 5 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I went.
yeah. Because I mean, even me, who just, I think mine was about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just difficult. I think part of it was where we chose to stay, we had to walk damn nearly a mile or two every day just to get to that center. And then by the time we got there, it just felt
For me, I was running through the bag on just taxis alone. And
yes.
with that smell, that
Mhm.
gasoline smell with them old cars, like you said, like you was back in the future. I mean, excuse me, back in the day, like the
Yeah,
1940s and whatnot. Because the all that smog out there, it was just crazy.
yeah, it
But
was.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I was expecting a much cleaner air, man. But yeah,
yeah.
when you take a sniff of that thing, yeah. So I mean, I wish I had a friend of mine tell me, the bars and clubs, for those who want to go, like if you get there, you can check some of the more known clubs.
Hmm.
My friends say that's usually where the party's at. But I believe the way you experience a culture is going in the locals club where no English is spoken, nothing. It's
Right,
pure Spanish.
right,
You know what
right,
I mean? Because I think that's where the real fun begins. And a lot
right,
of guys, a lot of people in general, they just want to do, oh, where does everybody go? Nah, you don't want to go where everybody go. You
right,
want to go
right,
where
right,
every locals go.
right. So moving out of Cuba, out of all the 30 countries you've been to so far, tell me about one of your favorite places, or if not the best place you've been so far.
Man, hands down, the Rio de Janeiro,
We
Brazil.
I just finished telling the homie yesterday, Brazil. I love Brazil. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That is a big sleep. But tell me about your Brazil experience and the part that you've been in. Was it just Rio, or was you outside in
No,
the
I was,
town?
yeah, man. Brazil been like, such a just great place. And as we were talking, like, there's a city I went, never can remember the city's name. But my two favorite cities, of course, Rio and Sao Paulo, and
Mm-hmm.
Bahia is right there. And for everybody who's wondering what's that, Rio, everybody knows Rio, beach town,
Mm-hmm.
and all that good things,
The
and
Coco Cabanas and all that, right?
all that Ipanemas and all of them,
Yeah, yeah.
So everybody know them for that. And then Sao Paulo, extreme business, like, and for people who didn't know, the NFL game last year was in Sao Paulo.
Right. The Bears played, I believe.
Yeah, so it's that's what Sao Paulo is, but Bahia, that's where a lot of dark skin, one of the biggest, African like settlement, like dark skin settlement in South America.
Hmm.
It's in Bahia, man, and they have some beautiful just beach and dark skinned people. And you go there, you really get to experience a full Afro
Right.
centric just vibe and culture. So
Right.
whatever you want.
Would you say as a man, I don't know your status or whether you're single or not. Is that a single man's or a couples place? Is that good for couples, singles? Like, without you going in depth, you know what I mean? Like, is that a place for a singles guy, would you say? Or family?
I mean, it's a all these places are suitable for both.
Yeah,
It's of course what type of energy you're gonna bring.
yeah,
If you're a guy, maybe you're talking to a girl, maybe you're not too sure, maybe you shouldn't be there. Period,
yeah, yeah,
because that'd be a decision maker real quick within
yeah.
5 minutes.
Right,
Uh,
right.
but single guys definitely is one of those places. Like if you go single or go for homie, and
Mm-hmm.
you will love it. I'm in Rio de Janeiro, really open. Bahia, and also Sao Paulo because it's more like business hub. So you will run into business like transactions, if you know what I'm saying, right? But if you go to Rio Bahia, then you're gonna have good fun. And there's another one called Fortaleza, which is a little bit more north. Beautiful places again. You go to those places as a single guy,
Hold
great.
on one quick second. The audio went out. Hold on. So yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
yeah. So what we were saying. Sorry about the technical difficulties, y'all. But
We're good.
the dollar value. What is the dollar value? Do you get a bang for your buck out there, or?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I believe when last time I was, the ratio was $1 to 4 or 5 reais,
Mhm.
which is the money they use there,
Mhm.
and now I believe it's 1 to 6.
Okay, okay.
So for if somebody's trying to think about it, bigger numbers, for every $1 you get 6 reais. Now you might be thinking, well, oh, okay, that's not 4,000 pesos,
Yeah,
Colombia, or
yeah,
something crazy, but the thing is, 6 reais is a lot of money because you have
Hold
people.
that Colombian thought too. Don't forget, we're gonna get on that too. All right,
I
we're gonna
got
get
you.
on that too.
I got you.
uh,
Yeah, so it's you got to think about it. The money. Some people over there they make 300 reais. You
mhm,
know what I mean in a week, which
yeah,
is again $50 in a week. Come on now, you can't even
yeah,
imagine that happening. Eh?
right, right, right.
Yes. So
So
it.
yeah, so one of the things that I do, right, is I have a series out which is called Rewriting Home, and what it focuses on is the expat life. Have you came across any expats in the Brazil area? A lot of Americans, a lot of Europeans at all while
Um,
visiting?
yeah, I'm in São Paulo. They had a big Japanese Brazilian uh, culture, which at first was just strange because you think in Japan and Brazil,
Hmm.
no way. But yeah, so you had a big. I went into that. Not so much American,
Right.
because it was more a lot of more Germans, Japanese, and English. England people. So that was more the community that was out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, for
That's what's up.
yeah, the Europeans they just love it. And
Safety wise in Brazil, any concerns, any safety tips you want to give the people?
yeah, so I mean, when you're in Brazil, first thing before you do any travels is you should at least do your research. What am I gonna say? What do I want to do? How late do I want to do? Because those are usually your biggest factors, right?
Hmm.
Because the danger lies in your ignorance.
Right,
You don't speak the language. You don't know where you are. You don't know anybody. Your phone is there's no 911.
right, right.
So all your options that naturally you go to are non-existent.
Hmm.
You right? So you don't be silly. You know what I mean? Just decide what you're gonna do before you do it. It's always the safest way. And then hey, I don't know the language, so maybe I shouldn't venture out too far.
And if
Yeah,
and another thing, y'all, when y'all in Brazil, a big thing that I was told to watch your phones. Like, don't be so engulfed on your phone because I know we all be in our phones, but don't be engulfed to the point you get jacked for your phones in certain areas. Jury, not a good look. All right, jury, not a good look. Like just like any other place. You mean you know how to move. I would suggest that, and also watch your drinks. Don't accept drinks from people that you do not know.
that part.
They are drugging people out here, y'all.
Hmm.
They're really out here drugging people.
And people just get too friendly. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
cool, free
yeah,
drinks.
yeah.
Silly, silly business. I mean, yeah, well said, man. It's just
Right.
out there. Don't be showy. You know what I mean? Me, I got, most people want to travel with phone, with a bag, with this, that.
Yeah, yeah.
I just got the phone. I got a couple bucks in the back.
Right,
Apple Pay's accepted everywhere. So,
right,
hey, at least if one thing gets lost, my wallet, my credit cards, and all that stuff, they still home because truth is at these places, you
right.
don't need that credit card to eat. You know what I mean? Because it's like a
Yeah,
5-10 bucks
yeah.
spending a meal for two. So you don't need to bring all that nonsense out.
Right.
And you're in the streets. Get off the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're in a different country. Get off the phone. Appreciate the
Right.
place.
Right. Because if you want to be on home on a phone all day, stay home. That's how I feel, y'all. So when I'm on
Come on,
traveling, I'm on time and I'm trying to enjoy. I don't want to hear no. I don't want to see no phones, hear no phones outside
come
of
on.
taking pictures. And I barely want to do that.
The-
You know what I'm saying?
and
So Brazil is being what is so is Brazil your favorite place or one of your favorite places?
definitely one of because Brazil was just different. Yeah, it
So
was
would you
different.
consider that your top three in your top three?
Oh, definitely top three.
So go
Right there.
ahead with the other two. What
You
you got
got
for the other
ice.
two?
Yeah, Iceland.
Iceland. Y'all hear that? Iceland. Tell us
I
about Iceland because I don't hear too many people talk about Iceland.
Man, Iceland. A lot of people like to joke Greenland is Iceland. Iceland is Greenland.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, Iceland is Iceland. Okay.
yeah. Literally ice.
Yeah. So
Oh
you
wow.
go in winter, man.
What's
It's
considered the winter months there? Because I know it varies. Do you
um.
know
So you talking about the winter?
the winter months in Iceland? When you just said
Yeah, the
don't.
winter months. Truthfully, is 12 of them.
Okay.
And for people who might think this is funny, it's just comparatively a cold day in Florida is about 60 degrees.
Mhm.
Iceland, that's a hot day.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Hey,
if
that's
it's
something for y'all to think about.
that's a hot day where we got the sun, but you got a 20 mile per hour wind chill hitting your face.
So it's safe to say it don't matter rain, sleet, snow, cold. You outside.
You're outside. You're always outside in Iceland, and it's the most unpredictable place to start raining.
Yeah.
Right
Wow.
next to my third favorite place, Medellin. Like
Okay.
it's
Okay, we going to that. Hold that thought. Because
you
I'm
know
hearing Medellin, Cali, all y'all that have been waiting for the for the Colombia talk. Hold on. We getting there. So
ain't
you
that
said Iceland. Iceland's good. How's the party scene, the dollar? Is good
man?
good bang for your buck?
I'll tell you some. The experience might be a bang for your buck, but man, oh man, your bucks are getting banged. All right,
Yeah, yeah,
because it's an island. A lot of people
yeah.
don't. It's an island where it's difficult to get anything there.
Right, right.
Naturally, that changes it to one thing only:
Yeah.
you're gonna pay more. And over
Got you.
there, glass of beer, $20.
20 US or 20 of
20,
they dollar?
20 US. Like by the time they do it, because which is they use kroner over there.
Okay.
So yeah, the exchange rate is escaping me, but
Yeah.
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 So but you're paying. Like I'm talking a muffin and a coffee and a little sandwich,
Yeah.
$30.
Easy.
Easy. Easy. So
Yeah.
dollar wise, it's rough. Experience wise, absolutely worth it. Once in a life.
Nightlife.
And if you get to see the Northern Lights,
Yeah.
I mean, most people just see those things in movies.
Yeah. 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 So
You
how's
get
the nightlife out there? What is it? Is it African Americans out there, Spanish, Caucasians, or is it just a melting pot?
definitely, when I walked in or you walked in and one of us walked in, you're gonna get looks
Okay.
because it's not every day they see a brother out there.
Right. Right.
All
Right.
right. So and the culture is mostly European. There's not a mix really. It's yeah, it tends to be a lot of Icelandic people, and then you will run into a few travelers, but
Yeah.
all who tends to be European.
Okay. Okay.
But
All
the
right.
party in itself, it can get pretty rowdy
Bet. Bet.
because
Bet.
Icelanders, man, in case y'all didn't know now, the Scandinavian folks, Icelanders, they are some of the biggest drinkers.
Woo.
They can drink. Women can drink. I've been out drank by a woman,
You got a drink by a woman?
by a whole woman,
Wow. And you talking about beer or just liquor?
talking a
All of it.
hard liquor.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so impressed. I was, man, I was
Yeah, you
so
stuttering
impressed.
right now, so it seems like you
Yeah,
really was impressed. You like you got flashbacks right now
it's
thinking about
crazy.
it.
I'm thinking like, man,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got this. Nobody has. I can't even get drunk. Oh no. Oh, I tapped
Man,
out. I
got
tapped
you, bro.
out, man. So you can have a good time in Iceland because if you ever watch a movie that is like a Viking show
Uh-huh.
and it shows you like a big party and then it goes crazy from there,
Yeah.
that's kind of Iceland.
Okay.
Mhm.
Iceland. So maybe, y'all, if y'all ain't been to Iceland, including myself, we need to try that.
Hey, and
So your number one. What's your number one? Moving out of Iceland.
moving out of Iceland, I mean, we can pick any city we want in Colombia.
Okay.
Yeah, where we met, my brother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell the people about Colombia.
Man, Colombia is just we know what it is. It's not the TV. It's not the Narcos show.
Yeah.
That was some 30 years ago for those of us or those of you who don't know it, because like we said earlier, people just hear things on TV, see
Hmm.
things on TV, hear things on the radio, or read it on a Reddit post, and then they think that's reality. But nah, listen, Colombia is just beautiful. You want the
Yeah.
beach. If you're a beach person, you're coming from where it's snow, then you go to Cartagena, Santa Marta, Barranquilla, you go on the coast. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, just
Yeah.
beautiful. Or if you're more like us, you're like a more chill weather, like a constant 70 degrees, then you go to Medellin. You got the views, you got the greenery,
Right.
you got that type of vibe. So and then of course, if you into like deep culture, as my brother soon will explore, you go to Cali.
Right. Right.
And then for those of you who don't know, if you ever heard of the La Calenia,
Hmm.
which is like the salsa of the Cali, and where it's like that's why it's called the city, salsa.
Right.
So a lot of
So it's
things.
safe to say that we should know a little with salsa
Oh, you
before you
got
go to Cali.
come on now. You got to move them feet. You got to be like happy feet out here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Because that's a
yeah.
big part of the culture. Because if you can't salsa your lady, man, I don't know. You might
Right,
want to
right, right,
reconsider. So get your salsa on and cha
right.
cha with it.
So I was talking to one again, going back to yesterday's interview with one of my homies, right? He was talking about Cartagena. He said he really can't dig Cartagena too much. He went one time, but one of the biggest issues he had was a aggressive panhandling, which I can totally understand and I agree with. Cartagena has such an aggressive panhandling problem that is just ridiculous. And also, his second thing was he spoke on how hot it was. So his favorite was Medellin.
Absolutely, yes.
So temperature wise, is it in your opinion that Cartagena is way hotter than being in Medellin?
Man, I have photos to prove it. I
Yeah,
can walk in the street of Medellin any day. I don't need no towels.
right.
I go to Cartagena. I need the towels in my shirt.
Yeah. For me, I came down from upstairs. By the time I was in the lobby, I was already sweating bullets and needed another shower. So I definitely can dig the temperature. And this
Man,
is throughout the year.
throughout the year. And that's the thing, like Cartagena, for those of you guys who might be in Florida, I'm
Yeah.
from Florida. So it's the same weather every day and all year long. And like you say, and when you're in the streets, it's just it's become such a hustle, toggle town, and it
Mhm.
take the fun that it once used to be.
Yeah. So
Before that,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, because before that, you can step out the street just enjoying the nightlife, but now you got to worry about all type of things, and of course, political views and leaders have been contributed to that and turned the city a little bit more hostile than it used to be and less fun.
In what way? For those that may not know.
Yeah, so for those who might not know, before that you'll go, somebody might be begging you, but now while somebody begging you, somebody snatching your pocket.
Mm,
So
okay.
it's that's why it's important. You don't really bring much with you, and on your phone, at least if you're holding it in your hand, that's that.
Right. Is that in Medellin, Cartagena, and Cali, or is you just saying in certain parts of Colombia?
Just certain part, and I think right now it's more prominent in Cartagena,
Okay.
and then a lot of us used to go, but now you don't have a lot of visitors going like that because there's been so many rule changes, and
Right.
for
I know
people,
some clubs been shut down as well, correct?
yes, some of the world's favorite has either been shut down or got moved out of the city for like 40 minutes away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We all know what it is. Like you're just walking down the street, you pick and choose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Versus like I got an Uber 40 minutes middle of nowhere.
Right. Right. Right.
Nah.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's your number one country. And so what do you love most about Colombia? Because I hear this a lot. Everybody is saying Colombia, 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 Colombia. It's the reason why everybody love Colombia. Oh, wait, we know they have the women. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So let's remove women from the equation for a second. You know what I'm saying? What else does Colombia have to offer?
The vibe, the
Uh,
food, the energy you get from the people.
the energy. I'm big on
Mhm.
that.
Big, you know what I'm saying? It's and every city bring their own little thing, and
Hmm.
people who are like the biggest cities you'll have is Bogota, of course, Cartagena, Medellin, then Barranquilla, Cali, then and then you go Santa Marta, and
Hmm.
then a lot of people don't know about Armenia now, which is
Never heard of it.
like undiscovered. You know what I mean? So you got those little blocks, but the thing about all these places, they all offer something different.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Can you break down the difference between? I know you said with the salsa dancing and Cali's known for salsa dancing. Can you break down Cali, Cartagena, and Medellin? Because those are the seem like the top three places that people are going outside the beach. You know, the Santa Martin or whatever. I can't remember the name per se,
Santa
but
Marta, Santa
yeah,
Marta.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
I mean, dude, yeah. So we'll start with Cartagena because that's what
give me the
that's what
pros and cons for those three.
yeah. So proven con. I mean, Cartagena. It's highly inconvenient, first of all, to find a place to stay.
Hmm.
The reason is if you know, I mean, you might meet somebody. Let's just say that you want to go back on the crib and chill.
Hmm.
There's always an issue just about 99% of the places in Cartagena.
Hmm.
So if there's a place you want to go to have fun, it can be fun.
Guest friendly.
Uh, yeah, but right now it's overran. Political things, a lot of things are killing it. But you want some big seafood? Yes,
Okay.
Cartagena will give you some of the best seafood in Colombia. If the nightlife, you catch a nightlife on a good time, definitely. You
Right.
can definitely have a good time. The one thing is, be ready to be sweaty.
Yeah. Yeah. No AC.
that, that
Do
Cartagena,
you think people they saying prices went up? I've heard this prices went up. Do you think that the Europeans, the Americans, the all these foreigners that come in, do you think they made it so hot where they making the price go up? Like inflation is due because you in a club and you want to throw your money, you want to make it rain and whatnot. You think they made it hot?
I mean, absolutely. That's what I was talking to another guy outside, and I'll let y'all know where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? We're in the beautiful Medellin and stuff right now.
Yeah.
So I was outside, just talking. And when I used to come to Medellin, we're talking the difference here. Medellin, you get the views at night. Man, if you're staying like in even like a sixth, seventh floor of a hotel, the view at night is just breathtaking.
Right. Right.
In the city nightlife, vibrant, but you've had a lot of idiots
Hmm.
and a lot of rich ones
Right.
that have contributed to the rise in price. Cartagena right now, it's like a mini Miami because
Mm.
you had so many investors come and trying to build, build, build. Medellin price has spiked because some of it has been ruined by some of our young brothers.
Mm.
Yes. And then, Europeans coming in saying, wow, this is not home. And the young brothers from Florida, DC, the whole Northeast Coast, West Coast, wherever coast they from, everybody's coming through. But when they come through, they're not thinking smart. They're not thinking as a collective. They're thinking, wow, I need
Right.
this. So it's been a lot of factors. But yes, so the travelers, all of us travelers have played a part in the inflation and rise of cost.
Right.
Of course, which the people doesn't get a rise in salary.
You hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Again. But yeah. So I even know I did notice that the even the airline prices went up. I remember I could get there for 200, $300 and I'd be Gucci now. It's almost a rack just to get, if you want to fly Delta, it's almost a rack. You want to fly Spirit, it's like $700, $800 now.
Oh
If you
yeah.
taking the bags and if you're trying to be there for a second. But let's get back on the pros and cons real quick because I don't want to, other people's like, come on, probably let's get to the pros and cons for their favorite like Medellin and Cali. Let's finish that off real quick. What's the pros and cons with Medellin?
Medellin, like we said, is the views, the vibe, the nightlife is unlike anything else. You can
Mhm.
be in El Poblado, which is like famous one for a lot of people. It goes on until the sunrise. The second one a lot of people do pass on, don't know about, is La Setenta,
Mm.
the 70th. And you go there, it's just a long mile
Yeah.
stretch of just clubs and fun
Yeah.
that doesn't stop. And
Yeah.
so Medellin will always have something for you to do. And if you're more like a person, you want to hike, you want to climb, you can go to El Peñon, just climb some 375 steps,
Mm.
something like that. Come back down. And if you want to go to art, you can go Comuna 13. You just, there's always, and I recently went to one of the biggest bowling alley, and this thing was unreal, just
Right.
unreal.
I already got
Um,
the bar in it and everything, right?
yes, the whole bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just,
I'll
just,
be
just
there.
yes, beautiful,
What's the
beautiful.
name of it again?
It's called SB
Hmm.
Acuero, SB for Super Bowling, and
Okay.
you put that in your map, and it will just yank it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it's a big the ambiance and all that is fire. It's a lot
fire.
of people
A
crowded.
lot of people, man, playing, having fun, drinks. The food is amazing. I mean, it's like you're getting a five-star restaurant performance
Yeah.
in a bowling alley. It doesn't even make sense. And if you want to shoot a video, definitely a place you shoot a
Yeah.
video. The view is good, man. The only downside of Medellin is really, I mean, not a lot of downsides.
Yeah.
For some people, the rising cost, that's across the board. So you're always going to run into that. Uh, the nightlife, just be ready for it. It's gonna be fun. Might give you a heart attack. Um, the cons is the one thing I hate is the drive from the airport,
Yeah.
but small price to pay.
Easy easy 50 dollars, 50
Yes,
US.
yes. Like it's
You know what
50
I'm saying?
years to get there, 50 years to get back out there, and the inner city airport is only available to locals.
Right.
Yeah, so it's that's about the only annoyance. But
Have
you
you have you experienced or know anybody? I'm hearing about a lot of people being drugged out there as well. The women taking a date, guys are taking, company home, and having a good time with the pretense of just relaxing and chilling. But they wake up and it's like almost either they're up and they can't move. I don't know I can't remember the exact name how to pronounce the particular drugs where it kind of locks up the body. You hear everything that goes
Mhm.
on, and they run it through your pocket, or it's to the point where you getting knocked out and you waking up, your credit card's gone, your wallet is gone, you just
Everything.
laid out with your boxes at your ankles.
Yeah, I
You know what
mean,
I'm saying?
it's the creepiest thing you hear, man. And I've I've never been on that end of it, so I'm I'm fortunate, thank God.
Have you
Um,
heard
but I've
of
heard,
incidents?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's been the word. It's kind of been like it's been the word in the streets type thing. Um, yeah, it's just I haven't. I know a couple of guys posted about it online.
yeah,
I know you've heard about it.
yeah.
I have a friend recently who pretty much, yeah, that
Been
happened
in
to
that
him.
situation.
And he woke up, his chains, his watches, his money, they were just good enough to leave him the cards and his IDs.
Yeah, they killing, and some people not even waking up. Some
No,
people they putting so much of that stuff. They meant to do just enough for the robbery, but now the robbery is becoming a homicide.
yeah, I mean, because I mean, you know how it is. You've had your experiences.
Yeah,
I might, you might think a dose is not much to kill me, but if I have another health condition,
right.
that's just a bad chemical reaction, and boom, I'm out.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's all
That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. You go to have a good time, and we got to stop as men. Stop being so thirsty too, and kind of analyze situations sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Think with the right head. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that goes for everybody across the board, even if you're not in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Because they have people out here that really align you up and try to take what you work hard for. And it's crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely, man, and that's
Yeah.
like you said, man. You got to think with the right head because that woman gonna tell you everything she got to tell you, but you're
Mm-hmm.
so lost in the sauce, man. You look at that brunette, that hazel eye, that's calling you
Mm-hmm.
papacito type thing. You get lost in the sauce, man. Before you know it, you're not using your senses anymore.
Right.
And
Right.
that's
Right.
yeah, you're absolutely right. It's all about, hey, man. Listen, I know that we know they look good. We know they look good. All right, we
Yeah.
been
Not
there.
a question.
That's not a question now. Nobody's
Yeah.
judging, but you got to be like, dang, okay, I know what I'm looking at, but let me look out for me. You got to
Right.
look out for you. Mainly if you don't have a road dog with you. When you got a road dog with you, it's different because we looking out now.
Right.
But when you're
Right.
by yourself, you gotta caution gotta be a thing, and that's why you see even like on next comp where people are preferring a place like Cali these days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At some point Cali was a bad city.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm starting to see more and more people. Cali's starting to come up, and it's like people are leaving the Medellins and the Cartagena. Now everybody's saying, "Let's go to Cali." So let's go. Let's get into Cali. What are the pros and cons for Cali?
Man, Cali is beautiful. Drive from the airport going into the city, you kind of feel unreal. I'm from Haiti, so we use a garden and then just field of rice and corn. You kind of
Hmm.
drive into that, a lot of greenery. Cali can get hot.
Yeah.
Cali can get hot. I'll tell you that. Um,
Hot
and
like
then
Cartagena or hotter.
I know a little, a little bit
Same.
better because you still got a good wind into the hills, so that tends to cool you down.
Yeah.
As opposed to Cartagena, where you're getting all the heat just on the straight coast. Um, Cali, it is close you get us to the culture.
Hmm.
The people are a little bit more down because it's like at that point you feel like, damn, okay, I'm in the land right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
know, and
family.
hey, and you go to the salsa club, you find somebody to take you to the salsa club,
Yeah.
heck yeah. And the culture in Cali for the boys was trying to figure out where they're gonna go.
Yeah.
Cali, what I mean, Cali gives you almost like this white vibe.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? She would look at you, she'll snatch you, but
Yeah.
she ain't snatching you just like a Medellin Cartagena style. She's snatching you Cali style,
Yeah.
where she's trying to bring you to mom and pops, let you know what to do, type thing. So and
So they trying to cuff the ladies out there trying to cuff.
yes, I mean if there's a city where somebody trying to cuff you, you're gonna be okay, I can do that. It's
Yeah.
Cali. Cali's got
So
some of the
is it is
better.
it a is it a like a gringo kind of cuff or like legit trying to cuff and make you hubby?
Legit. I mean, it's always half and half, but
Yeah.
always know, listen, we all act on opportunities.
Yeah.
I'm at work, I'm gonna do extra work because I know it just might get me this and that I
Right.
want, right? So it's
Yeah.
it's just that. I mean, we all act on opportunities, man. But I saw the women. If a Kylie women want to go out with you, she goes out on the first or second date, and she brings you in front of the family or no, she wants to wife.
Okay.
It
Okay.
doesn't hurt
You
that
feel so you
you're single.
so you feel like it's safe enough with everybody knowing Colombians run game. Not I'm not gonna say all of it, so don't take this the wrong way. But based on experiences that I hear from people that go, they feel like they really can't trust Colombian girls because it's all about the dollar at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Cali, you think Cali is much different?
I mean, let's be real. Tony Braxton. All right, I'm just gonna say that name, and we all know where
Yeah,
this is going.
yeah, yeah,
All right, 15 years, and then 30 days later after marriage. Come on now,
yeah,
come on now,
yeah,
really? You know what I'm saying? So when people want to try to put down Colombian women
yeah,
on this, or and I always be honest with people. I'm like, listen, at least I know what I'm buying into.
yeah.
And now listen, people are gonna be pissed. So I don't care. Women knows it. At
Hmm.
least a Colombian woman will let you know, hey, papi, you need to take care of my family, and I take care of you.
Yeah.
She will let you know. Back home.
There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell
Yeah,
us what's the difference.
the difference is back home. Nah, I got you, baby. Boom. Oh, now I got what I want. I ain't doing that.
Right.
Now, how about you?
Right.
If you go do it yourself, or you trying to leave, I'm taking half of what you work your life for.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yeah. So when I tell when y'all out there, listen to me. Listen to me. You know what you're getting yourself into up front. Believe me, it is the cheaper option if you're thinking about money.
Right. Right.
That, and that's what it is. But like again, you got to think that person, they don't want to be staying where they at. They want to elevate in life.
Yeah.
No different
Like
than
all
the
of us.
like all of us.
Yeah.
We here, trying to go there.
Yeah.
So heck yeah, she wants a gringo.
Right. So you said you I heard you mention, somebody gonna get mad on the live or when they see this, they gonna get mad about what you said. So let me run it back, recap real quick. You're saying that you traveled 30 countries as of right
Yeah,
now. The American woman versus other countries. It don't even have to be Colombia. Do you think the quality of women are better outside of the United States?
absolutely yes.
And why is that?
Man, the women are actually women, and in the sense we say that back home in the U.S., the women are slowly trying to turn themselves into men.
Hmm.
Like that is not attractive. That is not conducive to a healthy balance.
So
Um,
so not to mean to cut you off. So you know how women are here. They're quick to say, "Oh, he don't know what he talking about. Oh, he
Mhm.
just mad. He had a bad experience." So what do you say to those that say, "Oh, he had a bad experience. He just ain't performing on his end. So he got to go to another country to find another woman who ain't got no motion. But you just intimidated because I got motion and you don't." What do you say about those? Because you know you won't have those.
Listen, I've heard those, and I tell you, listen, I speak 5 languages.
Mm,
I've been to 30 plus countries. Recently, I won't say no name. I had a millionaire look at me and say, "I want your baby," and she's from Norway.
mm,
That is not some country where these women are can't. No, these women are smart. They have money.
mm,
They ain't got nothing. It's you who's hating because I'm telling you to step aside and you hate it. And
mm,
y'all know who y'all are out there. Y'all are the one who think you feel like you're old the world, yet you can't boil an egg.
mm,
That's what I'm talking about. And listen, women will always say some mad things because they think, oh, you can't get none, like you say. That's how you go there. But guess, listen, this is why I go there. I'm in Colombia. I don't bathe myself. Someone, hey, let me scrub your back. Hey, no, don't do that. Let me put your socks on. Let me put your shoes on. By the way, the plate of food is ready. You want me to feed you? You
mm.
want me to make some juice? You want water? You know what I'm saying? After I'm done, I feel so appreciated. I'll give whatever that is asked of me because it was earned and somebody pay attention to you instead of themselves or the Instagram feed or the Snapchat stories.
Mm.
You were the first view
So
of the day.
the disconnect you feel between the American women versus other women is they always Instagram is the influence, the social media platforms is the influence, the lack of feeling appreciated by men is the reason why you think men are going out the country to find
Absolutely.
their person.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Most of us back home do what? Work 60 hours a week,
Hmm.
right? Whatever that. Listen, we can never be too tired. We can never feeling some type of way to
Right,
not do on any given day, right? We've heard it before. I'm not feeling too good. Oh,
right,
this. We don't get that luxury.
yeah,
No matter how we feel, our sentences gotta go get it,
right,
right? Gotta
right.
go, man. So yeah. So when somebody showed up and they appreciate you, you appreciate it back. Damn it. All
Okay,
right. When that person look and say, "Hey, you've been working this week," I see that. Not the
right,
person that be like, "Oh, hey, where's that money at? You've been working all week."
right, right.
Don't even care how you feel.
Mm,
But the other person is like, "Nah, you've been working all week to provide for me tomorrow. Let me take care of you right now."
okay,
Heck yeah, I want that. Who doesn't want that? That's all we want. We don't need no money. We don't need nothing. We just want somebody who just sees us before they see their stories. That's all we want. We want
got
to
you,
be the first like of the day.
got you. So boom. So we got your top three. So let me run it back. The top three, starting with the number three was Brazil. Brazil, correct?
Yes, Brazil.
Number two was Iceland.
Yes,
Number one, no other than Colombia.
Colombia.
Right, 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 right.
And that
And
will change.
out of all 30 countries, 30 plus countries, those are your top three,
Top three.
hands down.
Hands down. Food, culture, the beautiful ladies, the beautiful people. And yes, hands down. It's until I find otherwise, maybe until me and my young brother here we start exploring the deep east,
You know it.
maybe.
So
But
what advice would you give those that have not traveled to start traveling? What would you tell those that's sitting there watching this and like, man, I want to travel one day? What, you know what I'm saying? What would you tell them?
get the first one out the way. Like you said, right? Once you get the travel bug, that travel bug came after the first one.
Right, it did. I
That,
went. I
that,
started off at DR and I took off running.
Because that first one give open your eye, your third eye. It's like, whoa, what is it I'm looking at? Right? All of a sudden you can see because most people just stuck in the four walls and
Yeah,
that screen and the four walls is how far they limit themselves.
yeah,
So what I'm gonna tell to y'all is get out those four walls, get out that cell, step outside real quick, let the sun hit your face.
Right.
Most of you spend $100 on the sneakers. Nah, a pair of shoes are like $300 these days. So you spend $300 on a pair of shoes that you wear once and don't want to wear it because you're afraid dirt gonna get on it.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
that $300, buy yourself a ticket to Colombia for like 180.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then that money you're gonna spend at McDonald's or Arby's, you'll eat out here with it. And believe me, what's gonna last you a week back home will last you a lifetime, because that's what travel is, man. Creating
Yeah.
those lifetime memories, experiences, and meeting people. Like, I mean, imagine if you and I never got on a plane, brother.
Right. Right. I would have never met you because, like I said, we didn't meet by accident or chance. Because I really believe that everything in life happens for a reason. I just so
Absolutely.
happened to be coming in the store to get a snack, you know what I'm saying? Get a snack and some Pringles, and you and your mans walked in, and then we chopped it up. And from then on, me and you been cool ever since. So, I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
big time.
definitely looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, more traveling. We got to definitely link up. I appreciate you, coming through. I don't want to hold you up any further, but I appreciate you coming through on the Pin Drop Show. And looking forward to having you back on here talking about another trip, the 35th, 36th, or the 40th. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey, man.
always welcome, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully that next one I get, we get a chance to run into each other again. Who knows? Then
Facts,
we
facts,
can
facts.
give everybody like a deep insight of what we going through. We can't show everybody all the secrets now.
Right, right.
But we will at least let them in a little bit and see how it goes. And because people always think, it's just talk.
Tell
So
them your social links. Let them
yeah.
know.
So at all my social, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook. Instagram is where I'm most active. You'll see all my activities is at Sir Cello. As you can see, at Sir Cello. So you can add me, follow me, shoot me a message. Whatever you
Yeah,
want to know, whatever language you want to know it in, I've got you.
he got
So
you.
yes, sir. So do follow me and hey, follow the journey.
Word. Until next time, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all already know your boy, Mr. Pendrop. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Later.
Later.